Hello students, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I will guide you through the Chevening Scholarship 2027, one of the UK most prestigious fully funded master scholarship for international students. So in this video, I will cover everything you need to know, including the scholarship benefit, eligibility requirement, required document, and the complete step-by-step application process to help you submit a strong application. So if you already know everything about the Chevening Scholarship, and you only want to learn how to submit your application through the official portal, so you can skip directly to where the step-by-step application process started. However, I strongly recommend watching from the beginning, because understanding the eligibility requirement and what the Chevening is looking for can greatly improve your chance of being selected for the scholarship. So here is the official website for the application. I will also leave the link in the video description. You can explore the website like this to learn more about the program. So the Chevening Scholarship is a UK government global scholarship program. It offers outstanding professionals from eligible countries the opportunity to pursue 1 year fully funded master's degree at any eligible university in the UK. So you have the chance to apply up to 3 universities from different UK universities. So also the scholarship benefit include full tuition fee, monthly living allowances, and also economy round trip airfare, visa application fee, arrival and departure allowances, travel card, and all that. So definitely this is a great opportunity. Students will not worry about any financial cost if you get accepted to the scholarship. So one of the most important part of this Chevening Scholarship application is the essay section. This is where the application truly begins. So I know many applicants make mistake in that section, but it is one of the key factors in the selection process. So take your time to write strong and genuine essay that clearly explain your academic background, that explain your leadership experiences, that explain your career goal, your motivation, and why you want to study in the UK. So do not copy someone else's essay or rely on like AI generated content without carefully reviewing and personalizing it. So don't use AI to write your essay, because the essay writing section is the most important thing about this scholarship program. So to start your application, just you can see about the resources, you can see scholarship, you can learn about who you apply, who can apply, application timeline, find the courses and all that. And you can see the fellowship, the founding, you can apply for founding fully funded scholarship, or you can apply for fellowship. So you click on this apply. So once you click on apply, the first thing you need to do is that to start selecting your program, whether you start selecting your country, whether you are eligible for, whether your country is eligible for the scholarship. So I click on this, I will search my country, like let me say that this, then select the awarded either scholarship or fellowship. So I will go with scholarship, then I will click on search. So as you can see here, my country is eligible to apply for the Chevening Scholarship. You can see Chevening in Nigeria. So if you are from other countries, this is the process how you do it. You can see whether your country is eligible for the scholarship. Let me try another country. So let me go with this. If you are from other country, just select your country, then select the funding you want to apply for, whether scholarship or fellowship, then click show your country is eligible to apply for the scholarship. So I come back here, you can see the application for the Chevening Scholarship now often, then the deadline for the application is 6 October. So as I say that you have many time to prepare a strong application. So I click on apply now, apply today. So it will redirect me to this website. So you can see that choose an award. You can see select my country again, write the name of my country. So you can see which type of award I want to apply for. So many countries, there are type of awarded program that were given to them. So you can see Nigeria, they were given like Chevening Oxford Center for Islamic Studies, and also Chevening Scholarship Program. So if I choose another country, like let me say Afghanistan. So you can see Chevening, this Afghanistan only eligible for the Chevening Oxford Islamic Studies fellowship. So this is how you do it. Each country have their own pounding they are given. So I will select, I will go with my country, Then I will go with Chevening Scholarship. I will click on continue. You have choose to apply to Nigeria for the Chevening Scholarship 2027-28. So I will click on continue. Then I will write my information so that I will create an account. So you just need to provide this information. They will share a login details to you to your email address so that you can account. So this is very important, and it's not like something you need to create an account or create a password. So there are the process here is very different. So let's do it together. So I write my information here. Clicking on application portal, receiving my email address. Then I will come back I will confirm my eligibility requirement. This is very important. Some people are confusing. If you don't write anything correctly, they will end up showing you that you are not eligible for the scholarship. So so they say that eligibility requirement, are you a citizen of Nigeria? I say that yes. Will you return to Nigeria after completing the programs? I say that yes. Then do you hold a recognized undergraduate degree that will accept for entering into the postgraduate program in the UK? I will say that yes. Do you complete your undergraduate degree before October 2024? I will say that yes. To be eligible for this scholarship, you must have at least 2 years working experiences. If you don't have any working experiences, then definitely you are not eligible for the scholarship. This scholarship program is not for recent graduate students. You must have at least 2 years working experiences to be eligible for the Chevening Scholarship. So I will say that yes. Are you at least 18 years old? I will say that yes. Then I will say that are you applying for a permanent course to study? I will say that yes. Then I will click on continue. Then the second eligibility, are you a British citizen? I will say that no. Are you currently residing in the United Kingdom? I will say that no. Then do you aspire to be? This is also very important. The scholarship is only awarded for students that interested to be a leader, and you can see already a leader or decision to be a decision maker in their future. So if you are not interested to be like a leader or decision maker in your country, then you are not eligible for the scholarship as well. So I will click on yes. So they say that have you ever studied in the UK with funding from the UK government? I will say that no. Then have you been employed part-time career or internship role since August by the UK government? I will say that no. So they're asking me have you any, I will say that no. This one also, I will click on submit. Then you can see you have passed the eligibility check. You will receive further instruction in your email address to continue with your application. Please check your email address to continue your application. So if you did not write this information, this eligibility test correctly, you will not allow to continue with your application. So I'll check my email address with the information regarding my application. Then these are very important also. You need to copy the security code. Copy them because they will ask you about the codes here. So let me first them notice. Let me drop them here. So I will click on continue. So they are asking me to write the code. So make sure to copy the code and save them in your phone, so you can see you can now continue your application. So continue application. Then they are asking me 1 2 3 4 the fourth later. Then I will click on continue. Then you can see the deadline for submission of this application is 6 October. So I will start my application. This is the exact place where I will start my application. So next section is citizen and travel document. So the next section is higher education history. So add all your higher education qualifications starting with your degree that qualify you for the UK Master Scholarship. So I will click on this, add education history, select the country. So if your institution is not listed on the institution country, you can select this, then write the institution name, else I select the name of the university, course title, um, and click on save and close, then click on save and complete. Then the next section is work history. So this is one of the most important eligibility requirements. As I explained earlier, the cabinet require at least 2 years of working experiences after completing your qualified undergraduate degree. So work experiences can include your full-time employment, your part-time employment, internship, volunteering, freelances, or even self-employment. You can how your work history total hour are calculated, so you can calculate the work experience, then click on this add work experiences at title. Then provide a brief description of your responsibility and role on that place. So hide them, click on save and close, then click on save and complete. Then the next section is reference information. Okay, so here, so the next section is program of study. So you select the name of the program, so you see sectors selected. I have already included this programs. You can see my first choice, second choice, third choice. So you add it, click on save and complete. So, so the next section is referee information. So you must have at least two referee. So you click on the referee. Then you save and complete. So the next section is supporting statement, which is where the actual work started. So this is the heart of your application. Here you will write your essay on leadership, network, studying in the UK, your career goals. So this essay determines the strength of your application. So make sure you take time and write original to respond based on your own experiences. Don't write any AI generated information or something like that. This is the heart of your application. Make sure you take time and write a strong essay. So they ask you to describe a time when you demonstrate leadership in your your answer should align the following: what did the content or challenge you face? What specific action did you take as a leader? What was the outcomes and what did you learn? So make sure you write strong essay or writing. So the second essay is tell us about a professional relationship network you have built and maintained in your workplace or in the community. In your answer, you address this: how was the relationship formed? So this one also provide the information correctly. Please. This one also, the third is explain your first choice of the course and the university only. Please relate your answer to one of the key priority area for the cabinet as reference on the cabinet website. You can see here. So you see also this one. So then save and complete. then equal opportunity, so you need to answer this information. So country of origin. By the time you are 18 years old, so you select the exact answer, then click on save and complete. And after this, then you submit your application. So once you complete all the required section, the final step is submit your application. So after every section has been filled correctly, as you can see, the submission button is turned on. Before you submit, you need to accept all the terms and agreement like this. So accept all the term and agreement. Carry out, so you select all the term and agreement. Then you submit your application. Then confirm your submission. Your application is about to submit it. So click on this confirm submission, then you submit your application. After you submit, you can then download a PDF copy of your application. So I highly recommend downloading and saving it for your record, because in some countries, shortlisted applicant may be asked to present a copy of the application during interview or the British embassy. So while other countries, this process is not required. So this is how you submit your application to the Chevening Scholarship. If you in case if you later notice a mistake or you need to update your application, then you can return to your account and withdraw your application. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. I hope this video helped you on how you can successfully submit your application to the Chevening Scholarship.